Hey guys, it's Tiffany. It's been a little while and I am back to work part-time and getting ready to jump into some of my live videos again. Sorry, I know I had a session several weeks ago and then I just haven't been feeling fantastic. So anyway, today's Saturday and I have a lot of errands to run. So I thought I would jump on and show you reality of me. I just washed my face. The only thing I have on is my serum. So I wanted to do a real quick reality makeup so you guys can see you're not the only ones out there. But I also wanted to give you a check-in. So my eyebrows are healed. They're almost perfect. I don't know if you guys can see, but like I'm super, super happy. Like if I could get in here, they look just like eyebrows. The lovely Jackie wants to do a couple little things, but they're really minor tweaking. So you can see I actually am super excited that I don't have makeup on. So here I am. So I'm going to jump right in. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I didn't have this plan today, but I just thought, why not? So I'm actually throwing on a little bit of, let's see if you can see it. No, 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 no. There you go. Ginseng Glow. It's a lightweight moisturizer, but it has a little bit of an iridescence in it. So I just thought I would throw that on because honestly, to be totally honest, you guys, I'm having a really ugly month. I've gained back the weight I lost. I'm feeling like yuck. So if any of you are out there with me, high five and know that, you know what? Give yourself a break. And no, we'll be back at it again, right? Weight will probably always be an issue for me. So I'm probably going to just have to keep on trying. So moisturizer. On days like this, I don't like to wear a ton of makeup. Honestly, I'm wearing less and less foundation as I get older, which is pretty cool because sometimes the opposite happens, but I've been trying to take good care of my skin. I'm working on these lines on my forehead. I feel pretty good. I don't have a lot around my eye unless I like crunch up, but still problem area is my lip. Never smoked, but see, that's what anxiety does. So I'm using just my, this is a primer by Origins. I showed you guys before, it's foamy, but what I like to do with it is I actually will use it and add in a little bit of a lightweight foundation. So I'm gonna actually use, MAC has a face and body. It's called Studio Radiant. So it's a little bit of kind of like I guess it would be considered dewy, but it's waterproof and buildable. So I just take it on my hand, I mix it all together. So I'm getting like a primer and foundation in one. I am just gonna place it where I feel like I need the most coverage. You can see I have a lot of hyperpigmentation from being in the sun over the years. You guys know that because you've seen me do my makeup before. So my nose is always red and I have these lovely little marks on them. So that's always an area that I have to clean up. So I'm gonna actually use a wet beauty blender today because it's been a little while since I've used one. I apologize. I'm, like I said, not set up. This was like a last minute thing. I'm supposed to be going out shopping. We're throwing a prom kind of event for my son and his friends, and I'm in charge of the food. So I'm gonna go out and buy some things today, and we're going to order flowers. So some fun things, but it's a big deal for me to get out and move around. So at least if I do it, I want to at least look alive because I don't feel it. That makes sense. I hope you guys are all doing well. All your families are well. It's been a crazy year and a half. Hopefully things are getting back to normal now. So I don't have my makeup light on down here. I'm kind of doing my makeup in my phone, which, you know, as you get older and you're blind, not super easy all the time. Next time I will do this with comments, but today I knew I'd get distracted and I have things to do. So All right, so this is kind of my base. Again, I'm okay with my freckles shining through. And I'm not looking to get everything covered. I just want to kind of even out my skin tone. Yes, I'm a hot mess. I need my roots done. So Jessica, if you watch this, I just want to tell you that waiting till June is going to be rough, man. But I'm going to do it. I need a haircut. I'm starting to get a mullet. I'm going to just put a little bit of concealer on the darkest areas here. And around my nose, because you guys know I get redness there. And that's pretty much it. I'll use that because a little goes a long way with this one. So I actually am going to leave that set for just a second because I feel like, you know, once the concealer warms up with your skin, it actually blends a little bit better. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes. Again, this is like quick out the door, right? So this isn't like tutorial to look glamorous. You know what? I think I'm going to do one this week though. For prom. Why don't I do a prom makeup? Because I have a couple beautiful girls that I'm going to be doing for the Daniel Boone prom on Friday. Maybe they'll let me videotape them. I'm being a little messy today. So this is what you do at home, right? Like when you're on video, you try and do everything nice. When you're at home doing it, God only knows. You know, you might use your pants to wipe off the extra makeup. You might spread your makeup with your eyelash curler. Who the hell knows? So I'm actually going to go in with my Beauty Blender just to blend out that concealer. So I'm going to go over my eyelids because since I'm tired, they get very dark. And I'm going to try not to do it too much because I put it exactly where I needed it. So I'm going to just blend, 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 blend. Blend is your friend. Should have timed myself because this is like quick. I need to look like I'm not homeless, but I don't want to look like I tried too hard makeup. You know, all of us do that sometimes. So I'm just bouncing right over my eye area. I've been trying not to wear too much powder lately. So depending on the formula foundation that you're using and your type of skin, mine is pretty much normal combination. I don't get too oily, but I get a little bit oily on my forehead. So I'm just gonna bounce this one. Let me just look down here so I make sure that I don't look crazy. But as we get older, we really want to try and use less powder because powder will help sit in our fine lines if we're not using something that's very, very finely milled. So if you get really, really finely milled powder, translucent preferably, right? You guys know that I love translucent powder. All right, I'm coming in close, you guys. I know it's scary. Don't get scared. Okay, I think that's good enough. Good enough for today. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick lip. Love my Tarte. This is, God knows I can't see, but I told you guys about this before. It's absolutely beautiful. It's the color rose, and it just goes on kind of like a lip balm. It has a little bit of tone to it, but it's so, so pretty. Just very, very sheer. And not that anybody cares because most times I can't see my lips anyway because I got a mask on. Alrighty. So I'm going to go in with a kind of creamy, that one's kind of sheer for me today. We'll use that as a base. This is called like a beachy, marbly, has a little bit of gold in it. So this will be actually pretty as a little bit of a highlighter since my skin is dewy and I don't have any powder on. And then what I will do, you can see me just kind of tapping. I'm gonna take this right over top of my eyelids because that'll give me a little color and actually look like I did something on there. And I'm not going to. That pretty. All right, and then I'm going to use, I believe, my Pretty Ombre It Cosmetics. I love this. It's so pretty. So I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush because I don't want a lot of pigment. And since I had some dewiness, right, you know, the product is going to pick up a lot more than it would if I had powder on. So just a little color there. Take a little bit over my lid. So like it just hits my crease. So it kind of looks like I applied a second color there. Again, simple, simple. All right, so I'm going to take my powder brush. I do have a smidgy tidgy of, this is just Wet n Wild translucent powder. If I could show you. I just am using the lid, a little bit on there. I'm going to knock it off, okay? And I'm just going to really lightly make sure I conceal that eye area and anywhere that I want that concealer to stay on. My mother is here. She's gonna help Dalton pick out flowers. All right, so because I'm a makeup artist and because, you know, I can't be completely like, there's just a couple things I'm gonna tweak right here. I just have a space to fill in that we're getting fixed up right there. And then I'm going to, right here in the front, ever so lightly, just add a little bit of color there. Just because, again, if I was just going out without any makeup on, I wouldn't put anything in my eyebrows. But I just feel like because, you know, putting something on, I want them to look a little finished. I'm using a Tarte bronzer just to kind of pick up my skin a little bit. Make sure I match all the way, right? And then all I have left, guys, yeah, I have a little hair for my brush. All I have left is my mascara. If I could find it. I'm going to use Better Than Sex mascara today because that's what's near me. All right, so I'm going to tell a secret. I don't know if my friend is watching. I've started using Babe Lash probably about 8 weeks ago because you guys know I have horrible lashes, right? So I've been waiting and waiting to see if there's a difference. I don't know. I don't know how to look in this thing to see if you can see a difference. I'm just starting to be able to tell. There for a little while, I was like, okay, I'm getting a little discouraged. I know several people that use it, and they've had great results. And I noticed without them telling me, so I knew that it worked. But for me, I thought maybe I'm like stunted, it just won't grow. But it's basically a serum that's supposed to help your lashes get conditioned and grow. So, I hate putting on mascara, you guys. Especially when you have poopy lashes. This side of my eye, this eye, I never get well. You know, even people who do makeup have issues. So I'm gonna just put a second coat on real quick. Okay, so I believe, let me sit back a little bit. Oh God, I'm a hot mess, you guys. I believe that's all for today. So I'm going to, one last thing, a little bit of Fix Plus setting spray. Give that a second to dry. And because I don't need a whole lot, I'm gonna just go ahead and brush through that little tiny bit of powder I put on my eyebrows. So that's it. A little bit of glow, a little bit of coverage under the eye, a little bit of my blush, light lip, and I'm out the door. All right, guys, I will see you this week. I'm gonna do a tutorial on prom makeup for any of you who have girls that are going to the prom and doing their own makeup. Hopefully I can show you something fun. So send me if you want like a particular look. I'd be happy to do it. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Have a good day. Bye.